shower together after the act?
Let's shower together.
What if we all just stripped down and showered with one another?
It's like a nice post-game shower.
Yeah, see each other. I mean, football players have that one up on us. They get to see each other's dicks every day, and we kind of don't have that.
Do they still do like the YMCA showers?
I think so. A little bit.
He nodded his head so fast. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was in the locker room Monday. I saw a lot of skin.
How many dicks did you see?
Wait, how many dicks did you see?
A couple.
Whose?
I don't want to get into that.
Why?
What positions?
Wait, pull up the depth chart.
Oh, offensive and defensive.
Were they good dicks?
Were they starting dicks?
I did not make eye contact with their penises.
You shower if you don't play?
It's not.
I think you shower, because you warm up and everything.
It was guys that played.
Those guys. Okay, pull up the depth chart.
I remember.
pull up
We're getting to the bottom. We're finding whose dick.
Let's get the snap count of whose dick you saw.
The game I went to in October, Brady didn't shower after the game, and he was just he just changed into clothes. And
so you've never seen Brady's dick?
I've not.
What
and
if
he didn't
doesn't
shower after this game either.
Maybe that's the strength. His power is that he doesn't shower.
Brady's the longest tenured in the NFL right now, right?
Of course.
Yes.
He has probably seen more dicks than some urologists.
But if he doesn't shower with the guys.
He doesn't at all?
Well, the guys still walk around the locker room dick out.
That's true.
There were a couple guys that were doing that.
Well, Dave, great dicks, the guys who were...
Again, I didn't make eye contact with the dicks.
Yeah, but you're aware that they were...
I tangentially
make
saw
eye contact with the dick.
Saw that they were there, and that's fine. That's what they do.
You can just peripherally see the quality of a dick.
You can.
No, I intentionally tried to avoid looking at it.
You scared of dick?
I mean, I was in...
You didn't want to get caught bird watching.
Yeah, but also... Caleb had this take, and KB agreed with it. Like the best part about being an athlete in college, or like the most fun, was like you all got to shower together and like horse around.
I never said that.
that was Caleb's take. And you said
you love horseplay.
I said the antics and camaraderie in the locker room were top notch, not the actual showering.
Didn't Caleb say the shower? Like
I'm
pretty sure
showering.
Caleb said the showering, and you agreed.
I think Rudy
Team
said
Jordan
that.
camp, I showered in a fucking bathing suit and got caught by the counselor who was younger than me and shamed for that.
Yes, this is a known story.
Yes.
This is old and told.
But we're going to find out what dick you saw.
Levante David.
You won't.
Was it like a real...
You'll have a tell.
hunter?
You see Cam Brate's dick.
Cam Brate was out with an illness.
Donovan Smith's penalized dick.
No.
Penalized.
Not Fournette's, of course. Definitely not Fournette's.
No, I mean there were a bunch, but again, I'm not.
Why
looking
does
at that.
Donovan Smith hold so much? He sucks, huh?
No, he's pretty good actually.
Then why does he hold so much? He's getting beat like a drum.
Yeah. That was a tough play. Brady made a great throw on
There's
that play.
multiple holds.
Yeah, he's still a good player.
All right, I slowed down the dick talk with that.
Yeah, that's all right. We have O's the Mentalist in at 115.
Do you want to do anything with anyone here?
Yeah, we could do some stuff.
Okay.
Even though once I end, you're going to be like, what is going on here? You know, let's do this. Tell me your name.
Adam.
Adam.
Damn, not again.
We messed with Adam. He thought
That's fine. I'll go again.
Who did I not mess with?
Zah back in the booth. We have
Nick,
not messed with Zah in the booth.
Nick, Brandon, KB, and Steven have all not been
Not
messed
to be rude, I came in here discombobulated. I just messed with the guys on macro dosing. They might have macro dosed me, and the yak pulled me in last time, folks. They were like, do some crazy stuff right now. I'm like, where am I?
We do that.
People accost me like, who are you? And I started blowing minds.
Yeah.
And so
me, Kate, and Roan
I remember
are
Kate.
off,
I remember
off
Kate.
limits because
Uncle
Shout out,
Steve.
Jeff.
Who's that, Nick?
Yeah.
Nick, how about this? Let's get in here. Let's get deep. I want you to think of, where's the camera, just so I know where I'm looking at.
There's one there.
Three cameras
and then
right
one
here.
right
1, 2, and 3 cameras right
this
here.
one's fine.
I want you to think of somewhere you've been on a vacation.
Okay.
Okay, now I front load that because I travel for work a lot. I don't know if you get away. A business trip has a different dynamic than a trip that was fun. Now, I want you to think of a place. The trip was awesome.
Yeah.
Top to bottom. Now, maybe you're a guy where like the food's got to be good, or maybe the scenery, or maybe if you have a good group and the place sucks, you still have a blast. There's all different trips and components. This could be you at Disney World with 6 with your folks. I don't know how you roll, Nick. Do you have a trip in mind that was very fun? Do not make it the most recent trip you've been on.
Yes.
Got one?
Got one.
Okay. Now we're in a room full of mics, and whenever I do this in a sound studio, every time you whisper, there's a way I could have heard it. Do you have a pen?
No.
Okay, I'll give you something to write on. Here's what you do. I want you to jot this down.
Well, Nick, I have a pen.
Whatever you got. Doesn't matter. I got a marker.
I
It's up
don't.
to you. Here we go. This is not high end. You're going to write down 2 things, 2 components. Were you with other people? Yeah. If you were alone, totally fine. No judgments. No, slight red flag. Okay. Somebody with you, one of those people, I want you to jot down that person's first name and then the place. Where'd you go? Either the city or the country. So jot down person's first name and the place and show maybe one or two people. Who'd you say is over there? Is that Brandon? Who we got? And
Brandon's hasn't been. Yeah, Brandon.
And Heather.
Not been
okay.
with.
Make sure I'm not peeking that I can't see in a camera anything he's doing.
Yes.
You just confirm there's no way.
We're locked in with you, O's. We know you're not doing nothing. You're not looking at him. You're just locked in on KB.
Hard stare.
So what is he writing
He
down?
just winked at me. That was adorable.
All right, I got it.
What's he writing down again?
The person he went with and where he went.
You saw it?
I got it.
You saw it?
Yes.
It's folded. It's going to open. It's going to open. Fold it in quarters. Fold again.
Quarters.
Swallow it.
Yeah, I don't know where that thing's been, but yeah. Take this sucker. Am I hooked in?
Yeah, you can get rid of those headphones now. You're good to go.
These
saw
two.
We did. We saw it.
Shred this sucker. Stare into my eyes as we rip this thing.
Gotcha.
Hold out. Hold out your hand. Rip. Is there anything in my fingers?
No, nothing in your fingers.
Frisk me. No, I'm kidding.
I was about to.
Okay. Here is the question.
If you need to stand it all too, that mic too. I can.
Yeah. We might lose the headphones.
Okay.
I've got a read on this guy. First off, I think that when this place came into your mind, I said, think of a trip. This was not the first place that came into your mind. When I said, think of a vacation, you debated. You were debating 2 or 3
nice,
trips.
yeah.
Am I right about that?
Yeah.
I could tell. And some people in this position, they want to impress their fellow hosts, right? Somebody throws out there the power play because I was in Tahiti.
Right.
Everyone's like, damn, Brandon, you were Tahiti? Just flexing on him. I don't think you wanted to do that. I think you've been to this place more than one time. You were like, I don't have to impress these people. You've been there more than once, haven't you?
Yep.
Damn straight you have. I could tell. You know
Wow.
why? Because you were deliberating when was this trip. If you've only been someplace once, you know when you were there. Here's what you do. I want you to try to backtrack and give us either the year.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Just into the mic. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
The
Sorry.
year or how many years ago it was.
Okay.
Tell me the year. Yeah, tell us.
It would have to be 2007 or 8.
Which one are you leaning towards?
7.
Here's what's going to be funny. I think you're going to check later and find out there's actually an 08. Is that going to blow your mind?
Yeah.
That is. He's like, what just happened? Who has the most loud voice in this room? I'm curious.
Big Cat probably.
Cat.
It's you?
Yeah.
Big Cat? So here's what I want to do here, Big Cat. You're thinking, I want to kind of preface this, and I don't want to go in. Heather, you're next to me. We've kind of done stuff before.
Do Brandon. Brandon's got a loud voice. Brandon's got a loud
So Brandon, here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna, you know what? Throw those pieces over your shoulder. Make it rain, baby. Make it rain. Nick, you could have thought of any trip in your whole life.
Yeah.
There is absolutely no way that I can know who was with you, where you went, any of these dynamics. And you didn't even think of the first trip. You changed your mind more than once. Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't want to touch or do anything. Brandon, I'm walking over to you. I want you to reach into my pocket.
All right.
Oh, man.
Oh, hell no.
I got your phone. Yeah.
What is that envelope? Can you kind of describe? Can you describe to the crowd what's been done to that thing?
All right. So this envelope says prediction on it, and it is folded and is stapled shut with many staples.
Like everywhere? Is there anywhere to get anything in or out, or is that thing
There's
stapled
no-
obsessively?
Nope. It is completely shut with.
Tear it open.
Damn.
All right.
God.
Oh, I don't want.
My heart's pounding.
I think I just tore the.
No, you just rip. It's folded in the middle. It's the only way I can staple the damn thing shut.
Okay. All right. Well,
Grab that note. It's folded 4 times, stapled. Stop right there while he's doing this. Only one fact. Tell us. I don't want anyone. There's no way anybody can know any details besides this. Where did you go on this trip?
You want me to say where?
Yeah.
Delaware.
Power play. Anywhere in the world,
What a
this guy's
trip.
going Delaware. Read that note nice and loud.
I will read this.
And you're with a bunch of people. You're thinking of one of them. Read the note out loud.
I am picturing a vacation to Delaware that happened in 2007, and someone with you named Logan.
Wow. Wow.
You saw Logan?
Yeah,
Logan, Delaware
Logan
is what he-
Seidler.
Yeah, it is Logan Seidler. You're good too.
I ain't bad.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
You text to see if it was 2008?
I could call my mom.
I mean, I watched him like
come
a
on now.
hawk.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Insane.
Who would guess Delaware for
Like
vacation?
how Brandon's doing CSI over here.
I'm just checking.
He's like, is there a printer inside the envelope?
That was one of my theories.
Keep
yes.
it. Brandon, how about this? You got your phone?
all
Do me a favor, grab your phone.
Yeah.
Go to your contacts.
Well, that's.
I'm already in there in the Chuck Norris pounce position. No, I'm kidding. Go in there. Mm-hmm.
God damn,
calling me.
Nick.
Why do I keep?
Oh, weird. I need Za to go.
Contact. I'm sorry.
No. This thing I want you to keep. Be careful though, because when the staples are open like this, they sometimes cut you.
All right.
Make sure. Are you in your contacts?
I am in my contacts.
Here's what you do. I want you to start scrolling. Now, what you said was gonna. Is this phone? You guys hear me? Is it? Everyone's only. It's unusual to have two phones nowadays, but is this everybody? This is kind of like the whole
This
nine.
is my whole phone. Yeah.
Okay, it's work. There's not like a. Okay, start scrolling.
All right.
Now notice, once you get like iPhone 14, you're probably at the 12, you might at 11, then like 1 year sucked. Here's what you probably did. You probably inherited people from 10 years ago. So when people look through their phone, most of us don't do it. You just call your favorites or you just like ask Siri. So you're looking, start scrolling.
Yep.
He's seeing people and he's like, I don't even know that person. Just looked at one and you were like, great restaurant. You're judging. And what I want you to do, Brandon, is I want you to be genuinely surprised. So keep scrolling, but you're going to do this. You're going to pick a name or a person, but the way I want to play this is I want you to be genuinely shocked by your choice. So here's what I'm going to have you do. Tip it. If I walk over, you're not going to hear me. I'm a mobile dude, so it's kind of hard to move with the mic. Do you want to walk to me or no? Well, here's what I do. What should I do if I want to walk over next to him?
Yeah, you can walk to him.
Do this. Tip your phone down.
Okay.
Take your other finger,
Yeah.
and I want you to kind of start swiping. You feel
Swiping.
me? Look. Can I hold this up so you guys see
Yes,
for a moment?
please.
Is it scrolling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Big Cat, just impressed with iPhone functionality right now.
right.
So start scrolling,
right.
and whenever you want, I want you to stop. So
All
go
right.
now, start scrolling.
All right.
Whenever
All
you
right.
want, say I'm done.
Okay. All right. I'm scrolling right now.
Yep.
All right.
You're gonna look as soon as
I'm
you're done.
done.
Done. Right against your chest. Bam. Freeze
bam.
right there.
Yeah.
Now I want to have some clarity before you pick a name on there. I want everyone to understand you don't have one name on the screen right now. If you take your phone and start swiping, you have a list. You have a list to choose from. I've been talking for a while, so it might have timed out. So don't worry about that. It might have locked because I've been talking forever. How big is your font? Is it like normal, super small, or kind of big?
Normal.
So most people normal font have like 8 to 10 names.
Yeah.
It might have just check. Did your phone time out already? Is it?
No, it's good, but it
Just time out meaning is it still on the screen?
it did time.
Okay, that's okay. Just unlock it and go back to where you were.
Okay, I'm there.
Look at that list. It is not where you started, correct?
Right.
Okay. How many names? Is it roughly 8 to 10 names?
It is roughly
count.
8 to 10. Yeah.
When you open a book, Brandon, I throw you a book. I say open it. Where do your eyes naturally go on a page? Middle, bottom, or top?
Top left.
Okay, well, that's not everybody, man. I go in the
all
middle.
right, well,
I
that's
always
where I would
cheat.
go. Okay.
So if that's what you do, that's what you do. So I want you to look at the name at the top of your list right now, where you ended up. Do you see that name?
I do.
Okay. Put your phone away. Put it down.
No chance.
Here we go. This is very unusual of me not to have a marker and something to write on. Is there a marker around here somewhere?
Paper. I don't know.
We'll get one. We get one right there.
What happened
Steven's
to your mark?
running one in.
I've got this is kind of small though.
Yeah, Steven's running in a. Just grab a pen, Steve.
Do you have a clipboard or something, a marker? I've got a marker, but if you got something I could write on. No clipboard?
You could write on. Oh, this might be.
Oh, there's like a
Yeah,
pad of
I just-
paper right there.
Sorry. Came ill prepared here, folks. That's it. Yes, forget it. Steven, we got it.
You got it, Steve.
Brandon, here's my thoughts. One, you weren't confused. So when people look at their phone and they have no idea who the hell this is, or if it's an email address, it's always tough for me to do. Also, if that person has an AOL, I'm going to judge them. I'm going to judge them harshly. Yeah. So will Heather, apparently. How many... Kate, sorry.
No worries.
Testing you.
I like that name though. I felt good on you.
You're better Heather than
Yeah,
you
I
are,
enjoyed
Kate.
it.
Yeah, I think that works, doesn't
I'm
it?
gonna keep
I think
Kate's
she's
like,
been
I'm gonna
lying
go
to
with
us.
that.
I believe you more than her.
Yeah. I
At this
actually
point,
started
Nick
to
is
think-
like, lean into it.
Yeah.
You're Heather from now on.
That's what I was
I want you to think of the first letter.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. 1 word, 2 words, 3 words, 4 words, 5 words. How many words are in this entry?
So I put Nick.
Don't.
Say
You're
the
about to say something. How many words?
3.
Interesting. He was about to say something. Some people, what they do is they put a name, and then the bar they met the person. Kidding? See a one band? You're in trouble, Brandon.
He gets cute with his contact.
Or I wonder if this person
Puts
like if
fake
you put a
name.
doctor in there. Why is there 3 names? Right? Why? But maybe is a nickname. There's something up here. So here's what you do. I want you to in your mind, which word is the most interesting to you? Just think of it. Is it the first, second, or third word? Just think of it in your head. Just think which word's the most interesting.
Want me to tell you?
No, I want you to think it.
Okay.
The one that
Got it.
is it the second word? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could tell. All right, here's what you do. Second word, mix up the letters,
Okay.
and then stop and grab one of the letters out of that name, maybe something that's interesting or just catchy, or grab that letter out. You got it? Mm-hmm. When I asked him to think of a name, you know what he did? He said K. Like saying okay. But it was a foreshadowing. You just thought of the letter K too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Just whatever.
You didn't write anything. You didn't say anything. You literally took your phone, scrolled, looked at any name on the screen. I told you, look up anyway. You say, I want the top one. I go, damn right you want the top one. You're in charge. Close your eyes.
Oh my.
Oh God.
That's
Hold on.
gotta be right.
Hold on.
No, nobody else.
Hold on. Open your eyes. I'm just intrigued why there's 3 words. Why are there 3? Okay, hold on. Would anybody in this room know this person?
No.
Yeah. Close your eyes one more time.
This is just not possible.
Close your eyes. Wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be right.
That's something he would do. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Open your eyes. What is this person's first name? Or
The person's name is Mario.
Mario. I love that.
Yeah.
But that's not what you call Mario, is it?
No.
So tell me, what do you call him?
Well, in my phone,
Yeah.
he was very similar to another person in high school.
Yeah.
But I say it's not him.
Oh, it's not. Who is it not?
It's not Bucky Cobb.
You, Oz, can I just say something real quick? You don't know us. You couldn't have picked like a worse person to have that game with because he doesn't save. He saves the weirdest contacts ever. Like all his numbers, he doesn't save anyone's number here. He just has weird contacts like that shit. Unbelievable.
What the fuck?
Mario and Bucky hung out a lot in high school.
No.
And-
They look alike?
well,
Scott.
they've got one similarity. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, got it. All right.
That was awesome.
Holy
Oh.
That
Well
was
done,
awesome.
Oz. Well done.
Man,
my
and how you
friend.
feeling?
I don't.
Violated, huh?
At least-
Oz, you are the fucking.
I felt bad for him when he started doing it because the name it came up was like that's not a normal
Right.
name.
The one thing when we were trying to poke holes, it's like, okay, maybe he sees something when we were writing, or he can like.
I feel weird right now. Shit, right
I feel
He
weird
fucks
too.
you up.
At least you could
Fucks
probably
you up.
run farther than him.
now. You're right.
Brandon, think about what color underwear you're wearing.
I have
I'm totally kidding. He's like
no idea.
Brando.
Stained.
I mean,
Mine was
I don't-
blank.
Above the equator. I like how the producer's like, so when should we do the tricks at the beginning? I'm like, do them at the end or they won't be able to talk about anything else.
Yeah.
Holy
Case in
shit.
point.
How?
8, a.k.a. Heather, doesn't even know what to say right now.
I want to be Heather now.
Has anyone ever done anything crazy or offered you anything to like figure out your?
Oh, I've had the craziest, so this is a funny story where I did a show. I do a lot of corporate events, and I did something. I do a lot in finance, in the financial services world, because literally I used to work on Wall Street. That was my day job before I quit and did this. And I had a hedge fund that is very big and very well known. I can't say their name, I'm getting sued, who hired me to do a show. And exactly what just happened with Big Cat and Brandon is I hacked their CEO's phone, like his code, his 6-digit code, and then I guess somebody else's like childhood friend they didn't talk to in 20 years, and we got a frantic call. My manager got a call the next day where they were super mad, and she calls me and she's like, "Yo, they're super mad?" I'm like, she's like, "Did the show go poorly?" I'm like, "No, it was amazing. I had like 2 standing ovations. They had a blast." I was like, "I don't understand what's going on." Their CTO, their chief technology officer, got super in trouble because they thought I had hacked their systems. So they're like, we need to know from an actual security perspective did he hack our CEO's phone and what else does he know? And they're like, dude, it's a Mentalist show. He is not a nefarious actor. So I've had
But you could.
probably.
You needed to.
Yeah, if push
Push
came to
came to
shove.
Did you ever do gambling picks?
I've had a few years where I did Super Bowls on my Instagram, and I got them right 3 years in a row, and then I ate humble pie on year 4, And it's not a psychic thing. Everyone's like, "Oh, how can you not get it right?" Because I'm not psychic. I don't know the future.
Right.
I don't even like. It's not what I'm doing has nothing to do with that. It's grounded in science. You know how to read people and how they behave. Like, how did we know that he picked a K? He could have picked any other letter.
Wow.
When we were in there,
That's his
when we were
favorite
in there with PFT, we were in there with PFT. He changed his mind a bunch of times. Like, how did you know I picked this letter? I didn't even know I'd pick it. And I'm like, because that's what I do.
Fuck, man.
How do you
Well,
get
I have
started?
done gambling, but some of my advantages are neutralized, and this has been lucrative enough that maybe at some point I'll decide that I'm going to pour all my mental energy into gambling. But so far, this has been better for me.
Fuck, man.
When you were a trader, did you ever use any of? Were you cross-pollinating your interests at all?
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, this was my side hustle. So I went to Michigan and I paid for school doing this. It's like a big catch right too. My folks actually moved back to Israel, and I paid for tuition and everything, like
That's
books,
awesome.
everything. So I was doing this on the side. I worked at restaurants and I did gigs. And so I was doing this all the time, and everywhere I go, I just kind of do this. Think about if you go to a restaurant and then you start doing stuff and the manager's like, well, come work here. Everywhere you go, kind of people. When
Yeah.
I got interviewed for jobs, my resume said professional magician and mentalist. You think that the guy interviewing me or the girl interviewing me at the end isn't like, show me a trick? That's it. You're hired.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
I tell everybody who's got kids, I'm like, make sure your kid learns 2 good tricks. That's what I'm doing with my kids.
Yeah.
Because you have a leg up in life everywhere. Let's say you go backpacking in Europe or Asia, you don't speak the language. You do one crazy trick, you got instant friends everywhere.
Or they'll like hang you.
Yeah. Wait,
Depending on the right country.
Yeah.
you said you had 3 kids. Do any of them? Do you see any of them being future mentalists? Do they have it?
I don't know, man. I didn't know I had it. Potentially. They are
One of
all-
them, right?
Maybe. I don't know. My
The middle
daughter's 2.
middle child.
Middle child's a clone of me. He
Yeah, I got it.
is,
I can
he
see
Yeah,
is
this.
you're
boisterous, and he's me. He's like if you took me and cloned me small versus my daughter is just my wife, but like a new version and adorable. And then my oldest son is leagues above me. So everyone, you know how it is. You got kids like
Fuck.
they are, but everybody always asks me like, what's gonna happen when they're older? And I go, my daughter's in store for a world of hurt. Where if she's like lying to me, she's 14 and she's like, I'm hanging out with Becky. I'm look at me. Who's Noah?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Like, think of his address. I go
Tannenbaum.
817 73rd Street. I know who the hell he is. She's not going to pull anything over on her dad.
Look at Brandon. He's
Yeah, he's
in a
fucked up.
world of-
Yeah, I'm fucked up,
I don't.
Brandon's checked out. He's like, does Mario know him? Do you know Bucky Cox?
I do, of course. He hit a home run in 10th when we were in 4th grade over the lights. It was.
Don't tell me. I know.
Oh, you don't. You do not know that.